Hi everyone, and welcome to Boss Advisory. Today we're going to talk about the Japanese secret to become 35% richer. Have you ever wished to put money aside for a big ticket item you can afford all at once, such as a trip to Europe or a new car? You probably already know that money has a mysterious tendency to vanish overnight shortly after payday. But it appears that the Japanese have discovered a way to make it grow and stay in your wallet for longer periods of time. Budgeting is becoming increasingly popular on a global scale, and there are strong reasons for this. Pay attention to Japan. Japan was a traditional agricultural nation a century ago. Nothing like what we currently understand. Not a robot. How did it manage to become the nation with the highest living standards, a developed economy, and the most technologically advanced population? Well, one of the causes is the Japanese people's superior financial acumen. They are financially professionals. They utilize KAKEIBO, which prevents them from purchasing a third purse in just 2 months, and are successful in saving up to 35% of their income. Alright, prepare to take notes after that. The word KAKEIBO means household account book. You record your income and expenses in this notebook. This method of creating a budget was used by the Japanese long before there were any financial applications or digital tablets, and it is still effective today. This saving tool's goal is to help you keep detailed records of your income and expenses. The ultimate objective is to enhance your savings. No complicated maths, no technology, and no apps. Focus on your routines and choices instead of anything that is not necessary. The author of the book KAKEIBO, The Japanese Art of Budgeting Saving Money, Fumiko Chiba, writes in this manner. Saving money illustrates how effective the technique is. KAKEIBO originally emerged in 1904 and gained popularity as a result of Hani Motoko, the first female journalist in Japan, who promoted it to a large readership. Japan, although being in many respects still a traditional nation, gave women freedom and power over financial decisions, according to Shiba. Every year, dozens of books, periodicals, and articles about KAKEIBO are published in the nation. Fans are aware that setting a realistic budget can help you save money. You shift your focus from items you can't afford to what is important and decide what to spend your money on by answering 4 key questions. How much money do you have? What amount are you hoping to save? What is your spending budget? How can you improve your situation? You'll need 2 notebooks, a large one and a small one, to create a budget for your wardrobe. Although you may purchase specialized journals, any style will do. The large one is used to record your income, schedule spending, and set aside money. The smaller one will be carried about by you while you track every expense in real time to ensure that you don't miss a single penny. It is simple to use the little notebook. You merely need to record each financial transaction. The large notebook can be set up any way you like, but it needs to include the information below. A table or a list can be used to represent a monthly income plan. You must record every dollar you get as income, as a salary, advance, a salary, and a loan repayment. The proceeds from the sale of a used laptop, etc. You budget your income at the beginning of the month because you are certain that it will reach the table. You can include notes about the additional cash and block letters in a different color, along with a schedule for monthly saves. You make a note of how much cash you want to deposit into a savings account or money box. This amount must be chosen before you can begin to arrange your expenses. A budget for monthly expenses. You list your regular expenses, utility bills, rent or mortgage payments, phone and internet costs here. Divide the remaining funds into 4 categories after taking off typical expenses and the amount you want to save. Living costs, you list things like food, toiletries, clothes, medicines, gas cards, and more. You also list things like culture and educational courses. Books and museum admission tickets will be included in this category. Entertainment, having fun will be recorded too. And this could be money-eating black hole. Including in this are social gatherings, outings to the cinema, quick excursions, meal outs, cosmetics, and all the unnecessary clothing. You may counter that a person needs 5 pairs of pants and another lipstick in order to exist. But KAKEIBO is ruthless. This is why it functions so nicely. Okay, others make up the last category. It is for anything else not covered by the previous 3 headings. You get to choose how much of each of the 4 categories to use. It won't be tough to adhere to the restrictions during the month if you make smart plans. You'll evaluate if you were successful in sticking to the budget and making extra savings or purchases at the end of each month. You'll be able to set a more precise budget for the following. Also determine whether expenses need to be adjusted. Even if you don't make a huge effort to conserve money, you'll be able to observe where the majority of it goes. You might overspend on food, for instance. How can you cut expenses? Consider making dinner at home rather than ordering out for dinner or skipping lunch at a restaurant. If going on shopping spree is your favorite pastime, you'll be surprised at how much you may save on tips. If you keep track of everything you purchase, you'll have to confront the numbers. Because when you have to keep track of your bills, the joy disappears. Here are some more tips that will enable you to save even more money if you dream big and are already driving a brand new vehicle. Number 1. Put all of the odd money you have in your pockets into a money box. What appears to be a few coins will become a sizable sum at the conclusion of the month. Number 2. Put all return debts in the money box. It isn't an income in actuality. You only get the money that was previously taken from you back. You've already survived without it after all. Number 3. When transferring money within this period, add a little cash to the money box. It only takes $1 to $2. They will eventually grow into a larger sum. Number 4. Round up the total each time you make a purchase. Let's say you have a $74 banknote. Round it up to $100. Put the remaining $26 in the money box after that. You may use this excellent tool to save money every day. Number 5. Create a system of sanctions for yourself. For poor habits like skipping the gym or quarreling with a partner or acquaintance, you can financially penalize yourself. Put $1 in your money box each time. If you need more encouragement, make it $10. But don't be too hard on yourself. You will nonetheless gain from this. Either you'll become wealthy or you'll have better discipline. Number 6. Divide your monthly spending budget into 4 equal portions. The money box will be filled with all that is left over from the 7-day budget. Number 7. Wait a month before making any non-urgent purchases. After that, if you still want to buy it, go ahead and do it. You'll avoid impulsive shopping, which can ruin any budget. Number 8. Make a list of everything you need to buy before you get to the store. It has been said for as long as there have been hills. But who really adheres to it? KAKEIBO fans do this, and it benefits them. You may be wondering why the most technologically advanced country still uses paper documents rather than putting everything on an app. According to Fukushima, KAKEIBO is the only digital device that can help you focus on your financial objectives. According to studies, written information is easier to recall than keyboard-typed information. Writing stimulates the area of the brain that allows knowledge to be stored directly in memory. It can't be done by typing. Our hands function mechanically. Because of this, modern memory is essentially eternal. It's best to write down new terms when learning a language. Whether it's Japanese, French, or any other. They will vanish from your memory as soon as you shut the laptop if you omit that step. Writing helps to personalize the process. Everything we write by hand gets internalized. That explains why cutting-edge apps could not perform as well as a traditional pen and notepad as it becomes increasingly significant to us. As you can see, the Japanese approach to budgeting is straightforward and effective. Following KAKEIBO, hundreds of thousands of people all over the world have improved. Do you want to give it a shot or do you favor digital techniques? Thank you guys so much for watching Boss Advisory. And if you haven't yet, be sure to subscribe, give this video a big thumbs up, and hit the bell so you get notified on every new incredible content we make for you. Have a wonderful day and see you on the next one.